Hi, I'm Caitlin Walker. I have been in the hair industry since 2007. I joined Matrix as a Matrix artist in 2020, and it has been so much fun so far. I absolutely love teaching and educating, going into the salons and meeting all the stylists and how excited they get when they learn something new. It's like the best feeling. We're teaching 4D Foilyage. I can't wait to show you the look and show you how I do it. First, we're gonna get mixing. Today we're gonna use Lightmaster pre-bonded because it's better because it's pre-bonded. Love it. It's like my go-to lightener at this point because almost everyone has color treated hair, and who doesn't want to protect the hair as it is being altered? So I will be mixing the Lightmaster pre-bonded, one scoop. To an ounce of 30 volume developer I'm choosing today. You can use the Lightmaster pre-bonded with 10, 20, or 30. And you want to mix it just until it's a nice consistency. You get all the little lumps out, but you definitely don't want to consistency for a foil application now. This technique, we are going to do it based off of the client's natural part. That way we get the most impact here for the money piece. For right now, I'm going to be sectioning off the sides. We will be starting in the back area here. All right. Back section. For this look, we're going to start in this back section. We are going to take triangle sections, starting with this first one over here. Layla, I'm supposed to be talking only. Make sure it's nice and saturated, feathering up. And you can either fold it like this, or if the client has really long hair, you can sandwich it in. Either way definitely works. So we got those done there. Then we're gonna work out of this triangle. So now we have this section, this triangular section here. Again, we're going to tease this. On this particular hair density, I'm going to tease it twice. Feather that up. As you need. Now that back section is done. So the best part about this technique is it's a super fast technique to do a foilayage in no time at all. You can get your client in, have that high definition look that they're asking for without a super long application time. So back here we got all of our teased triangles done. You can again fold it like a packet. Don't super fold it though, because you want your hair to be able to stay completely covered in that product. Or you can take another piece of foil and lay it on top. We're gonna go into this back section now. We are gonna take some diagonal slices. Slice is where you take all of the hair, no weaving. You use this whole section. Your slice should still be able to be seen through. Otherwise, your product, your color, lightener, whatever you may be using, will not fully saturate. Fold it in. Again, making sure you're using enough product that everything gets coated. Something that may happen if you don't have enough product is uneven lift. Fold it up. Fold just the edges in. You don't want to overly fold where, again, the product comes seeping out the sides. Now, one way that you could check to see if you saturated everything well enough is when you go to check that foil. Do you see those ends there? Still see them quite a bit through there. So I'm actually going to re-saturate those ends. Now you don't see them. Now they're totally covered. Alright, we have that whole back done between the top half and the bottom half. We're moving on to the front and the sides. Flip that section out of the way. We are going to start with the money piece in the front here. For that, we're going to take a thin section that, again, you'll be able to see through it. And we're going to do 3 foils. How many foils in the front? 3. We're going to start with a weave, a slice, and then a teasy light. So for a weave, you want to do little circles, and you get that perfect weave there. Grab your foil, fold it right under. And I always hold it tight, paint a little bit on there. Once it's kind of anchored, I'll come up and hold the top. Again, making sure everything's nice and saturated. Kind of lightly feathering up. The reason why we feather up is so you get a nice soft grow out there, and you don't want to go too high with it because we don't want any lightener to come out. And we'll just fold it. And I always do this technique based off the client's natural part. So then the next one we will take will be a slice. Again, you want your slice thin enough that you could still see through it. That way, you want it thin enough so you can still see through it. That way all the product saturates really well. Something too thick, you might not get even coverage. Again, making sure everything's nice and saturated. So when I do this, the foils may be in their face for a moment, but then once I get this other section done, I'll fold everything out of their eyes. And then this one, we're gonna dig another thin section. And someone with a little more dense hair, you could do another foil or two for the money piece, depending on how bold they want it. This one's gonna be a teasy light. Doing those little circles. You have a little more control if you do it closer to the scalp area, doing those circles. Teasing from the bottom all the way up. Now place that foil in, and then I'll take that teasing if it's still falling towards me, kind of push it back up. And this one, I will not take all of the lightener all the way up, because again, it's that teasy light. It's still making sure our product's completely saturated. Folding it in. And to finish off this section here, I will take 1 to 2 slices based on the density of this particular person, mannequin. Does not have a ton of hair, so we are just going to do 1 slice, right here, far enough away from that money piece so you get that boldness contrast in between of the other color, whether it's a natural color or if you go in and take that a little bit darker. Alright, that side is done. Section left, the last of this top. Show you that money piece again. It's a weave, slice, teasy light, and a slice. Nice thin section. That way you have nice control, application. Little circles closer to the head, gives you the best control. Fold. But looks like it needs a little more saturation. You could fold like that. If you want a nice clean fold, I always recommend using a comb. That one's done. Next again will be a slice. Do that final foil for the money piece. Again, it's a teasy light, weave, and tease. If you need a little assistance, get some hairspray, spritz a little there, helps hold those little hairs that don't want to tease. Making sure they're out of the way. Have a couple slices to go. Turn our head here. Go in with a slice. Far enough away, separate it from that money piece, but fold. We're gonna let her process. Can't wait for you to see the next look. Another great way you could help make these ends a little more bolder if they wanted more of a solid look on the bottom is going in with the open air and hand painting it while this is processing. Perfect. I have swatched it to match right around an 8 gold. By doing this, this is going to help formulate what you're going to tone with. And around her front here, where she had some previous highlights, she definitely got a lot lighter, right around a 10. So I formulated a lighter color in this bowl. I have mixed SPP for right around her face where it's lighter. And in the back where we have those darker sections that didn't look as light, we have 8P. And PP in the front, 8P in the back. Let her process up to 20 minutes. All right, we have her finished look here. You can see that beautiful money piece around the face. Now it has those bold pieces from those slices we did. All seamless into the back. Some beautiful curls. I finished her off with starting straight back from the shampoo bowl with Miracle Creator. Spritzed it in your hair, make sure all that teasing, tangling was out. Then I went in with Unbreak My Blonde leave-in to help smooth the hair during the blow dry. I did shampoo her with the Unbreak My Blonde shampoo and conditioner. It's great for anyone with chemically treated hair. Love that shampoo. It's made my hair amazing. And also, in the blow dry and during my flat iron curl style, I used the Mega Sleek Iron Protector, making sure to spritz each side, underneath, and combing it through. I'm so happy to have shown you this technique. I hope you learned something from me today, and I will see you next time. Thanks.